pause.
All right.
Yeesh, your heart
I'm coming. All right. Okay. Nigga, take that hoodie off.
Yeah, you came in
It's
here
hot as
layered
shit
up,
here.
brother.
Ask him where the air at in the winter.
It is cold.
In the warehouse. Wait,
It's
y'all.
cold.
What I didn't say the other day was it is officially Capricorn season.
Oh
It is.
God.
It is. Shout out to the Caps.
Please.
La birthday is over, but my birthday is today. When this drops, it's gonna be today. It's Wednesday.
Okay. Happy
It's
birthday.
Wednesday.
Yes.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
Yeah, it's
birthday.
gonna drop on Wednesday. My birthday.
Yes.
I'm gonna be the goat for a whole day. No, I
Yeah.
I wouldn't let you. So, yes, but it's my birthday, and
Hey.
I was just like, I went out last night. Oh, big ass karaoke party was lit last night.
It was.
Yes, and I lost my voice this morning. I drank all this tea
Yeah.
because I was out there singing. Jody was twerking the whole time.
Show us.
Yes, but today is a very important episode for multiple reasons. One is my birthday,
Period.
Capricorn
birthday.
season.
Yes, ma'am.
I have the beautiful Jody Provocative here.
Hey y'all.
Solely say hi to my girl. Can I get some beats or something? What the fuck is the producer doing?
Come on.
Drop something.
Jody.
Jody here.
I need to feel the love.
Yeah.
Jody's from the FC Network.
Yes.
Let me know how to find you, Jody.
Yes, y'all can find me on Instagram. That's where I frequent. So Jody Provocative. That's JodyProvocative. I spell provocative with a horn in the middle because deep down all of us have a little horn in the middle. So yeah.
I love the explanation. But you have a podcast.
Yes, Provocative.
Yes.
Spelled the exact same way. PRHOEVOCATIVE. And yeah, y'all can find it everywhere you stream your audio podcast. So Apple, Spotify, iHeart, all that.
What is your podcast about?
Sex.
Six.
Right to it. Yes, right to it.
All things sex and kink, because what started out with me documenting my sex journey. So actually, Provocative was born out of me making a conscious decision to kind of be a hoe and embrace that about myself. People talk about how like, oh, you know, the college years or, you know, the 20s, etc. And I'm like, I've never experienced that. Like, I had 2 6-year relationships and them, like, that's just what it was.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, I want to figure out who I am, what I like, etc. So I just kind of like, all right, let me figure out what it is that I want to kind of explore when it came to my own sexuality. So Provocative was literally a documentation of that.
Okay.
So I talked about like literally, I went all the way back to like when I first started having sex, and it's like, where did my mind state and my mental go as a result of that? So
you did it on your own, like you just start writing things down or start talking about it, like.
So
and is it helpful to do it?
I think it's helpful for sure, but how it started was once I had the name, because I've always considered myself just a provocative person.
Right.
I say stuff or I do stuff and people are always like, what the fuck? So then once I like kind of got on this journey, it became like amplified.
Right.
So through that, I was like, okay, I know where I want to go with the show. I actually ended up rebranding it after I initially came out with it, because I'm like, I know I want it to be about sex. But then I went back, I rebranded, and I was like, no, I need to like actually like, what is my story? So then really honed in on that. And actually what's funny is I recorded like maybe 5 episodes of Provocative, and I didn't put them out because I went back and redid like the very first 5 episodes to have them be totally different. But either way, just documented like my teenage years, my 20s, and then who I became like as a result of it.
Let me say this, right?
Yeah.
Jody, I'm to cut you off, but Larry, tighten up.
Look at him.
Right,
What's up with
seriously.
him? Get him.
No, so he played too much.
He played too
So,
much.
all right, listen. So what women don't understand is I feel like women, we go through our whole season in our 30s most times, because we have like relationships, like you said, for a long period of time. People feel like you're supposed to go through it in college, but in college, I was too scared to like be having sex with niggas. Like I was like a baby. Like
I agree. I feel like it's such an interesting kind of like dichotomy, right? Because you have
Big words.
Put it across the bottom.
Big words.
Y'all
Dichotomy.
funny.
Sorry.
So when you think about it, it's like the first time we began to formulate these thoughts of what sex is, right?
Okay.
We're kids. Like, we're kids the first time we are technically introduced to sex, whether it be our parents behind closed doors making sounds or us accidentally pressing play and it's like, is ass and titties on the screen now. We're exposed to it at a young age, but also not exposed to it because it's always like a hush hush. It's a taboo. Like, no, you're not supposed to do this. A lot of times the sex talk is don't do it.
Okay.
It's not like, oh, if you're gonna do it, you should practice safe sex, etc. The abstinence and celibacy narrative is pushed on us way more than boys versus like, all right, a boy will be told like, okay, wear a condom or, just have fun versus women being socialized to be like, no, if you're going to do this, then like sex is romanticized for us, right?
Sorry,
so
crazy.
With sex being romanticized for us, we're like, okay, well, we have to get in a relationship and we have to have a boyfriend.
But hold on, Jody, before you go any further, let me ask you this. So when was your first actual like whole moment? Because I feel like my first whole moment was with a man who I loved, and he was like, all right, do this. That was like a little more kinkier than I expected it to be. So that was like, I feel like he started holding me out in our relationship. So at times I felt like, oh, maybe I want to do this with another man. Because now, I feel like I reached my peak with him. Do you remember like the first time you had your actual whole moment with somebody?
That's interesting because a whole moment is so subjective. Like, it's so subjective. Like, I feel like I was being called a hoe just because people were like mad that I was trying to like just find myself as opposed to like what was actually like for me to say like, oh damn, that really was some hoe shit.
Right.
That didn't happen until like my 30s.
Do you think being called a hoe is bad?
No, I don't. Because for me, I'm like, if the worst thing somebody can call you is a hoe, but then you like, okay, like what else do you have?
Exactly.
Like, there's nothing that you can kind of say to me because I embrace that part of myself. Like, you can learn a lot from hoes or being one. Like, I tell people all the time, like, you can learn a lot from a stripper, right? You can learn a lot from a stripper. Ladies in a relationship, you can learn a lot about a stripper. A lot of times men go to strip clubs just because she is a dope ass listener. Like,
let me say this, Jody.
Really, like, she's shaking ass and really listening to what you saying.
Jody, 1 second, wait.
The good strippers, they are good listeners.
Wait, Jody, hold on. Let's back up for a second. Wait a minute. Listen. I would have thought that was bartenders, right? So last night I went out to Big Ass Karaoke. Afterwards, I left onto a strip club with these guys. So I'm going to ask you some questions. We asked to go to the strip club with them. We got there. They didn't pay for us to get in. They paid for themselves to get in and pay for us to get in. I feel like that was crazy for a man to invite us somewhere and not pay for us to get into a strip club.
I don't know. Like, I don't surround myself with men that do shit like that. Like, that is
so
crazy.
When women say stuff like that, it confuses me, right? About how we surround ourselves with men. How you know they're going to do it if you don't experience it? Yeah. So you ask him from the beginning, are you going to pay for me to get in? Or do you just kind of, like, how would you know he's not going to pay? You know what I'm saying? If you had to experience it.
No, like, I rarely get in a situation where, like, men aren't paying for me. And it's not that I expect them to pay for me either. It's just, like, it's noted when you don't as well. Because it's just, like.
So are you, like, kind of, like, judging the man like he dressed nice, has a nice car, so most like he's gonna pay for you, or if he looks broke, most likely he's not gonna pay for you? Like, how do you judge
like
that?
I'm always prepared to, like, if this is what I want to do, I'm prepared to pay for myself. But because I have dope ass like guy friends and the guys that I've dated, like, I'm just not used to, like, I don't.
No, 100% agree. But I'm speaking about men you just meet. Like, we met these guys last night, and it was like, let's go to the strip club afterwards. So how would you even know? Because I'm saying this because these guys, we went to the strip club. They had a Benz. They all had like nice clothes on, Prada sneakers, all this stuff.
I feel like for me, if they saying like, oh, let's go to the strip club, I think I would be like, I wouldn't immediately say yeah. I'd be like, oh, well, is there a cover? What's going on? Okay. And that's like an easy kind of like, because at that point he has the opportunity to say, whatever it is, I'll cover you. Now, if he starts saying some shit like, oh, well.
Yeah, that'd be.
He answer you, he'd be like.
So I got a question. Did something happen at the party beforehand that made them say, well, no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they caught you, because if I'm out with some shorties and I see them talking to another nigga, I don't know, bets is off the table a little bit, right?
No, we always like a friend
I mean,
group.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that at all.
Yeah, well, listen, I don't like, I have my own money and I hang around people who's going to always treat, but I feel like like the whole conversation about my man, if I talk to you, I have a credit score 800. How I know your credit score? Because the first date, I'm asking for your credit score. So I feel like a lot of times women say they got all these standards, but how you get here? Because you have to experience some bad shit first. Like, so I feel like people be like, I don't hang with niggas who they paying for me. It's kind of like hard to even know that because we didn't know these men. They asked us to go with them there. So let me just say this: we get there. He didn't pay for us to get in. He paid for himself. He walked away. So me and my girl was like, this nigga crazy. And I went up there. I said, how much is it? He said $5. I said, we was with 6 other guys. I said, I'm paying for all of us. And I paid for all. Because let me try to be a gentleman, you nigga. You going to walk all pay $5 for yourself and not pay for us.
Yo, paying for yourself and walking in is crazy.
But that's also crazy, too, because the player move would have been, because it's so cheap.
Exactly. Yeah, pay for everybody.
They wouldn't have, see, because as a woman, I'm not super close up trying to figure what's what. Anyways, if you the man and you leading, like you go up there and you, $5, all right, all y'all in. We wouldn't even have heard how much it was. And I'm like, oh, girl, he got money.
Also, Jody, if you'd have paid for me in advance, then maybe you could have got some pussy.
Yeah.
Maybe we could have I could have been drunk enough to give you some, but you just fucked the money up by just paying for you and walking away and left your friends back there. It was $5. $5.
He was focused on himself. That's it.
It was $5. It was his birthday. Who gives a fuck?
But I feel like
he was paying for his therapy session.
That's what that was.
Right. That's what it was. He was paying for his therapy session, but also, nah, that's wild. That's wild.
So let me also say this. So Jody, right? How do you feel about men going to strip clubs and not throwing ones?
Don't.
Shut the fuck up. He's a nut.
You shouldn't be there. You shouldn't be there. You should not be somewhere where you don't appreciate the culture of it, right?
I like that.
Being a dancer is an art. If you do not appreciate the art, it's okay for you to go somewhere else and not participate in this culture, right? Like go to the museum if you want to look at something and not pay. They have free days at the museum. It's just like if I don't like the idea of spending my money gambling, I wouldn't go to a casino.
100%.
If 100%. I don't appreciate the culture for what it is, right? Like, but even if I go to a casino, I'm going to participate in the culture. You don't have to participate in the culture. Nobody is forcing you to go to a strip club. You know what happens at a strip club. You know what happens when dancers are present. Because whether you go to a strip club or even you go to like a stripper party, right? So there are strippers present. You are going there knowing what is happening to participate in a culture.
Jody, I say all this to say you never know what men are really about until you're in like a weird experience with them. Because that let me know right then and there that like those niggas was broke. And I would never be around them ever again in life. Okay. Because we get to the strip club, you didn't want to pay the $5 to get in, and then you didn't throw any ones. You literally sat there and just talked to each other in a strip club.
Has there?
What was the point in going to the strip club? You really could have went to a bar. Like
I have a question for y'all, for the ladies. Got kicked out. Has there ever been a time where you had to teach a guy something, like when you were in a relationship? Not in a relationship, but like dating them, or know of them.
I was talking about this last night with the guy or whatever. He was asking about like, do women like eating ass? And I'm like, you want your ass ate? Why you ask me that? Like, that's a random ass question to ask in the strip club. Like, you ain't paying the bitch to do it, but she probably did it. But more so than anything. And I'm like,
you not even paying a bitch to put her ass in your face. So you like, I don't even. What are we talking about here? How do we get here?
I feel like yes, that's the question, right? But I feel like a lot of times with men, I told him that's why I don't like Jody. I don't like getting my coochie ate at all because I feel like men don't know what they're doing. So I just much rather skip that phase. Like, and I was telling him for a long time I was trying to teach men how to do it, and it's too much. Like, it's too much. I waste my time doing it, so I'd rather not do it. So that's one thing I hate doing with men, like teach them how to like give head correctly for me.
Honestly, I think more men experience that as well. Like, people just don't know how to give head across the board because a lot of men.
Chicago thing. I feel like Philly girls give good head.
That is crazy.
I don't know. Most Philly girls don't give good head. I'm joking, Jody.
Look, all I'm saying is that a lot of men just appreciate the fact that their dick is in your mouth. It ain't really because you're overly like doing something.
Jody. I agree. I don't know. You want just in your mouth. That's it. A girl. That's it.
Tell her.
Well, just growing up, not now, but growing up, you just appreciate getting your dick sucked sometimes.
I'm not now as today.
Oh no, I definitely. I want my head.
Cut it out. We right now.
Well, I'm 31 now.
Shut up.
Like because
he lying.
Because the thing is, you also got to get your reps in. right? So
Jody.
Yeah. How do you know how to suck it if you don't suck it?
Exactly, but what I'm saying
I
is,
get it.
it's a lot of girls that'll be like, "Oh well, I only do it to like my boyfriend." You ain't getting enough rips in, sis. Like you, and he say I do it good. He probably just really like shit.
I think niggas be lying about it.
100%.
Like
you never lie about like getting a hit?
Like and just telling a girl that it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like volunteering that lie is crazy. Like I've had bad head, and I'm just not gonna say anything. Like I'm just not gonna say anything.
Jody, you're the reason why men is saying they give good head. Jody is Jody's fault 100% right now.
No, because
you gotta tell them this.
No,
you gotta tell them.
What I'm saying is I'm not telling them that it was good. I'll never tell you that something is good.
Jody, you getting up.
Look,
get your pussy. You just like this. You're not moaning. You ain't saying nothing. You just gonna be like,
yes, that's exactly what I do. Like
that is crazy. I'm gonna fake it.
What do you do?
I'm gonna fake it.
You're not supposed to fake it.
On.
No, that's
you got
the problem.
this.
The problem is faking it. You're not getting a reaction out of me. Like I would tell them,
so
I would
creepy.
tell somebody in a minute. Like
that's so creepy.
Sitting there is kind of crazy.
Show up where we done, because Jody is crazy. Jody. Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Jody, no. Okay.
Like,
No.
Okay.
That's so crazy,
That is
Jody.
crazy.
Shit.
Jody, you got a fake moan. Move his head around.
That is crazy.
No, Jody, that's crazy.
Never mind.
That is
Come here.
crazy. That is crazy.
Jody, focus.
I
hear
hear you.
okay.
Yeah,
Like, no.
I'm not going to fake moan, and I think we need.
Moan.
That's the problem. I think we need to normalize just being silent when
No,
it's
girl.
trash. If it's
That is
trash,
crazy.
just no.
Y'all don't. Y'all. It's not like a
silent
healthy
if it's
grunt.
agreed
Like it's
for
not like a
somebody.
healthy like medium where afterwards you can fake it a little bit and then afterwards you tell them about it. Stuff like, hey, next time, do it in the Yelp reviews. Y'all don't have sex Yelp reviews?
I do.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the time that you tell them. I think.
yeah,
right?
I hear you, but also like.
Wait, let's back up for a second, Jody. You get my Yelp reviews for sex to who? Your group message or you going to tell his girlfriend?
You funny as hell.
I want to know who we telling.
So no, like I've actually had like conversations with certain partners, and I would very specifically ask them to review me, and I will review you. Like I like that.
Have you
process.
ever got a bad
Like,
review?
No.
Jody, you 100% for 100%.
Yeah, like I've never gotten a bad review. However,
Okay, yeah, right. Alert said that's because niggas want to fuck again.
Jody is crazy.
right. but here's the thing. Even though I haven't gotten a bad review, that's not to say there was not some criticism there, right? So like for
What's the
example,
craziest criticism? Yes, you want to know.
So this one particular guy, he said like
What's this?
We gotta get receipts.
Nah, I'm gonna pull up the review.
What the fuck is going on?
Okay.
Listen, Solis, she's looking at her phone for review.
You said
You got a folder for it?
Hold on.
You keeping them?
I keep
It's
receipts.
a Yelp folder.
Oh, she keep
no
receipts.
Way.
Yeah.
No.
That's crazy.
You funny as fuck.
Come on, Jody.
So
Bro, short
Right,
answer
that was
type
corny.
joint, yeah.
Period.
Oh,
Shut
wow.
up, essay.
y'all funny as fuck.
Oh, while Jody looks for that, Jody, let's
Yes.
move to another subject until you're ready, all right?
Yes,
All
go
right.
ahead.
So the questions, you gotta listen, Jody. You listening?
Mm-hmm.
Put these three in order.
Okay,
You listening?
I'm listening.
You're gonna come back to that for a second.
Yes. Okay, go ahead.
Put these three things in order. A STD free pussy.
Wait,
$1 million or food for life.
I can only wait. What?
Put them in order. What's important?
Hey, brother, that's crazy.
What's important? What's most important to you?
What's most important?
A ST free pussy, $1 million, or free food for life. Who asked you? Exactly. Let her talk. Shut up, Lino. Come on.
No, like I really feel like the answer is a milli, but it's like I have questions.
No. You get three options. Let's go.
Okay, all right. You said free
Food for life, $1 million, or a ST free pussy.
free food for life for just myself.
Just you. Just you. Just you. All about you. All about you. Jody, you took the longest out of all my guests. You took the longest
because
to
I have to think
It's
about
$1 million,
No,
Jody.
no,
What
okay,
the hell?
No,
What's
but
in your
she
head?
said
Spit
rate
it out.
it. She said rank
1
it.
through
Okay.
3.
All right, so I would say $1 million. That's
And your pussy burning.
Eesh, what the fuck?
That's the option. Your
Yeah.
pussy burning.
antibiotics.
No.
Yeah,
Some shit
you
don't go
had $1
away.
million.
Some shit don't go
Yeah.
away. It's you can have some shit for years.
You could surgically get an
Yeah.
entire new pussy for $1 million.
So most of it's probably a real thing. It's probably real rich bitches out here that's burning.
Yeah,
You know
probably.
what I mean? Okay.
But the thing
so Jody,
is,
$1 million pussy burning or food. What's next?
yeah, I would say no.
You got $1 million. We're fucking buy some food.
No, the food.
have $1 million,
If I
we'll buy
got $1
some
million, I can buy some food. So
Right.
it's definitely $1 million. Then it's the fucking STD.
So
Then
Jody,
it's fucking food.
I
Jody
agree.
just confessed that pape over pussy.
Pape over pussy for
That's
sure.
what she just said.
Pape over pussy.
That's what she just said.
Absolutely,
At
yes.
this point.
Pape is over pussy.
Yeah.
Pape is over pussy.
Because honestly, like a lot of the things that make me happy, money. I hate when motherfuckers say money can't buy you like happiness and stuff. It's like, I think I get pretty damn happy if I had $1 million in my pocket.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm rocking with that.
You got
I
your
do.
review yet?
Huh?
You got your review pulled up
I
yet?
stopped looking because I had to think about this
She
fucking.
had to think about the pape over the pussy.
All right,
man.
while you waiting for that, let me ask a question, Jody. Have you ever been dumped before?
Yes.
Yes. In what way? Were you surprised about it?
I'll talk.
I can't, yo. I can't, bro. I can't.
So I was dating. So one of my long-term relationships, right? He broke up with me. And what was crazy was that this man was a psycho. He was like all forms of toxic. So by the time he broke up with me, my response was, okay.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like I actually took a fire ass selfie right after he broke up with me. Like there was no emotion behind it. I was like, bro.
So y'all was breaking up for a long period of time. It sounds like. Because I find
honestly,
it hard to believe.
like it was one of them things where it's like it was so much kind of back and forth to where I was like, I'm not finna argue with you. Like I respect your decision. Like I'm cool. Like I am absolutely cool. This is the same guy that. So obviously your listeners wouldn't know this, but this particular guy, like we had went to Cancun like a year before, and we were having so much fun on the trip. Like every time we went out of town, the last day of the trip was the worst day. Like literally the last day
was
of
it like
every
fighting or
fighting.
arguing?
The last night we fight. Like it's like why are you doing this? We were just having so much fun. Like what the fuck is wrong with you? Like I'm like I really think something was wrong with him, right? So we're in Cancun, right? Mind you, he's never been out of the country, so I helped him get a passport.
Yeah. You introduced him to that lifestyle.
Yeah. And then where? Wait, what? I made him a bad bitch. Yeah. So we're in Cancun. We're having fun. We getting drunk, having crazy sex. We on the balcony, just like we're having so much fun. Last day of the trip. This is like I think we were leaving on let's say we were leaving on a Monday, so it's Sunday. And when I'm on vacation, I'm getting drunk early. Like wake up, we at the bar. So I was ridiculously drunk by like 2:00, like 2 p.m. for sure.
Yeah.
And to the point where he just like put me over his shoulder and took me to the room. Like I couldn't walk.
This the last day of the trip?
Yeah, this is the last like full day, right?
Okay.
So I'm laying down in the bed and what's the password to your phone?
He tried to get you while you was drunk.
And I have nothing to hide and I'm not thinking because I'm drunk and I tells him the password to my phone. Goes back to sleep. 30 minutes later, I wake up to him trashing the room. Like, he's throwing shit.
He's dramatic.
Super
That
dramatic.
made us go crazy. Oh, I'm fucking sad. And I got shit over. Like,
exactly.
what's going
Like,
on?
it was
No.
fucking sad. Like, it was really
No.
that. Like, he's packing his book bag. Where the fuck are you gonna go? Our flight is tomorrow. What are you doing? Like, he packed his stuff.
Wait, Jody, slow down. Were you cheating on him?
No. The gag is, y'all. He goes through my Facebook messages, right? He goes through my Facebook messages. He's mad because of some messages between me and a guy. He didn't look at the dates.
Oh.
The dates predated me even knowing him.
Jody, you keeping messages for that long?
They were old messages. Like, he was really
going Facebook.
through.
I never had. I never used Facebook Messenger before.
No, like, he's going through my messages. Yeah, like,
he was trying to find something.
So looking for something,
yeah, that's what it was. Like, I'm like, I don't know what you was, like, you was probably like, well, fast forward, he was cheating on me. That's what it was. He was cheating. Yeah. So he was trying to find a reason to justify how he was treating me. And that's what it was. So he went through my messages. He does that or whatever. He makes this whole scene. He doesn't realize that he didn't check the dates for a whole 24 hours. So we're arguing for a whole 24 hours in Cancun. The next morning, we getting ready to, like, go to the airport. We still at it. And I'm telling him, like, please just don't talk to me. Don't talk to me no more. And he's fucking with me. Like, he trying to argue. Like, you a bitch, you a hoe, you like, and I'm like, you're antagonized. Like, he's fucking with me. So I'm like walking off because I'm not gonna argue. I don't like arguing. So I'm walking off. He's chasing me.
Jody, let's pause the story for 1 second, Jody. I feel like you like to argue. I feel like you just lied to my soulie's.
Why do you think I like to argue?
You got a lot of energy.
I have a lot of energy. I have a lot of energy.
Down to argue?
I shut down. I shut completely down. It was he used to be mad because, like, he hit me in the face with a pillow before because he was like,
I thought it go crazy,
that's kind of crazy.
But it came right back. It came right back.
Crazy.
Yeah, like we was like
that's a little crazy.
We was talking or whatever, and he was like, he said something or whatever. And I was like, okay, and
was he your one, Jody? Uh-huh. Was he like your one? You know how you got that one that you kind of like, not you go back to, but the one that kind of like stuck with you and everything you go through, you kind of compare other guys to him?
I would say that he was my you know how you always had that one toxic nigga that you just like.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, that's what it was. Like, I had never had dick like that before.
They be the best relationships and the worst relationships at the same time.
They are the
They're the
best.
Ones that's hard to leave.
Yeah, like it was hard because I'm like, that dick. So I dealt with a lot of shit I had no business dealing with.
So you were like basically stigmatized.
Yeah, for sure. I was stigmatized. However, there was so much growth and learning that came from that. So that is why I tell people, like, one thing about me, I will find the silver lining in any situation. Like, that's why when he broke up with me, I was like, okay, I learned what I needed to learn from this.
Jody, every time I've been broken up with, I've cried. I stayed in the house. All of a sudden, I want to journal. I hate journaling, but I'll journal if I'm like broken up with. I'll be like, dear diary, fuck that nigga, like never again. And then he right back with me 2 days later. Like,
and that's not to say that I didn't go through that process either. Like, I still feel like I mourned that relationship. It just wasn't but it was, I came to an acceptance of it like really quick.
Are you a good listener?
Am I a good listener?
Jody, what the hell? Oh my God.
Okay. I feel like a lot of times.
I feel like the answer is, I feel like a lot of people are not. And I don't want to say yes, I am, because I would probably be lying. I feel like a lot of us are not good listeners. I feel like I've become way better at listening now than I was in the past.
Okay.
Because I can't sit here and say like, oh yeah.
Are you a narcissist?
Am I not? No.
No? Okay. You want to know these things about people sometimes.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like narcissists have to, there's a version of your ego that has to be present when you're a narcissist. And I'm very much like I'm not. Nah.
No, I'm only asking Jody these questions because she's a very friendly person. And sometimes, like, behind the closed doors, you might be somebody else. So that's like,
what's super funny is that I'm only friendly with people I like.
Really?
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm like.
Really?
Real quiet.
So it's so hard for you to meet guys?
You said, is it hard for me to meet guys?
Yeah.
It depends on the version of me that I'm feeling in that moment, right? Because like, y'all saw me at karaoke. When I'm in my element, like I'm fun to be around, but also it's been situations where I remember I was like really high. I had an edible, right?
I'm scared of that.
And I very specifically remember like different people on FC Network asking like, is she okay? like, this is not like her. Normally, I'm like all over the place. Like, yeah. I'm just like, just really, but I was high. Like, I was high as shit, but I was enjoying myself. People thought I was not enjoying myself. I was very much enjoying myself for me being high as shit. Like, there's levels to, like, you know, my enjoyment. It's like, all right, here in this space, I'm not high, but I'm drinking. This is the version you get.
Have you ever had sex on the edible before?
Yes, that shit amazing. I love high sex. That shit is like, because it's like everything is sensitive. Like, you touch me here and I'm like, ooh, shit. Like, everything is hypersensitive when you have. So I love that shit. That shit is top tier.
So I was asking you questions like that because I feel like for women, it's so hard for us to like meet men randomly sometimes nowadays because of Instagram. So when you out and about and you with your friends, you kind of like don't have the face on for men to be like, to want to approach you. So I feel like you're a very approachable person. So I was wondering, like, when you're not with your friends.
What's funny about that is maybe I give off that energy, and then, like, when certain guys approach me, I'm like, why are you here? What did I do?
Jody, tell my soulie's what's your type? Like, if you could describe your perfect man, how would he look? How would he be? Like, what would he have? Like,
that's the problem. That's the problem.
What's the problem? You don't know what you want?
I feel like I do, but I don't because I be trying to lead with dick, but
for that fucking white pussy, get one more time. One more. We don't want it.
We don't want it.
Lionel, get me man. Sorry, Jody, you're an asshole.
But I guess like when just in terms of like physical look, yeah, like physical attraction. When I first see a guy, like tall.
What's tall?
Yeah, what's tall?
Exactly. I was finna say that. Like,
they be
taller than me. And you don't have to try that hard to be taller than me.
Jody, what are you, 5'2"?
I'm 5'5" on a good day.
5'5". 5'5".
I be laughing. I be like, that's the reason why I say it. I'm like, yeah, I'm 5'5" with brown eyes. I'm not 5'5". I'm 5'5" with my stripper heels on.
Oh my God, Jody. So you're dating a man that's 5'7"?
Yes.
You're dating the average like height of a man.
No. Look, so I definitely say that I would like them to be taller than me. However, like the guys that I've typically dated have always been, not even always, but typically when I date someone seriously, they've been 6 feet or more.
It is
them tall.
Wait 1 second. It is a statistic that men that's under 5'7" have bigger dicks than taller guys.
Yeah, these short niggas be having a lot of dick. What they lack in height, they make up with their third leg. Yeah. Because I don't know where these short niggas is getting all this dick from, but they be there.
I think that guy felt bad for making them short, so he gave him like some left somewhere else.
Yeah. So. But it's not a foolproof thing. I didn't start fucking with guys or fucking guys. I didn't start fucking guys that were shorter than 6 feet until recently, and that's when my mind was blown. I was like, where these short niggas getting this dick from? Like that was literally, I was like, I would have not, by golly, I would have never guessed by looking at you that you had what you got between your legs.
I got a question, a real question.
Go ahead, we listen.
Is it because in proximity to their body, the penis is big?
No,
they little niggas.
No, like
we can
it
tell
really,
a bigger, small penis.
So
okay, I'm just asking.
Don't get us started.
No, definitely not. Because I don't literally pull out a ruler. However, I know how big this is. So when I grab dick,
like if your hand closed or not, that's what matters the most.
Yeah, but not even like the girth of it. Like literally, if I can double hand you and there's still a little bit of head above the double head, I'm like, oh, you working with a 7-incher right here.
So that's called the Ray Charles move. You know that, right?
Excuse me.
Wait, what?
It's called the Ray Charles move.
Not my legend.
Taking your hand.
Nope. You will not do this to my legend.
I'm telling you. He
not even a little bit.
And women risk that he couldn't tell how fat they was.
Facts.
To see if they was fat, right?
Facts.
So you do the same thing with men dick. You take your hand, you put it around, like, oh yeah, that's the dick.
Yeah.
But if you can ball up like this. You can ball up like this. You know it's a small penis, or a slim one at least.
Yeah, I was about to say
a slim, skinny penis, Jody.
No, I don't like no pencil dick.
No,
because it feel like a long finger.
But it hits the top though.
I don't like that. I want.
Does that that's a good
like open me up.
That's pretty good. Do you all like to be like is fingering kind of ass nowadays? Is that corny?
I have spoken on this. I personally, and I've said this before, like, if we like starting out with foreplay or whatever,
Right.
boy, if you better not just go down there trying to like finger me. Get your childish ass up. Like it does.
You think fingering is childish?
I do. I think fingering is childish. I think it's childish because fingering alone is childish. Now, if you're giving head and you're incorporating fingering is like a part of the supplemental move, okay, I'm with that.
Let's break it down,
But
Jody.
fingering just-
so you mean like 2 fingers rubbing the clit or 2 fingers going inside your pussy?
2 fingers going inside.
It can, but make it rub the clit though.
Yeah,
Make it rub the
but
clit.
because that's like, all right, that's something different. But
Okay.
even still, if your mouth wasn't there first, what are you doing? Like, your mouth needs to
Is
be
that like a
involved.
test for men? Let's see if it's dry, wet, stink. Because I know men do like this and come back up.
I feel like
See if it's wet. Like you just kind of touch the.
But what's the point? What's the point
Yeah.
of fingering women? Is that to feel how tight it is or loose it is or what?
I guess my point was because I think I incorporated rubbing the clit as fingering too. I usually do that.
I
I
thought so, too.
don't do the inside a lot, so that's where my confusion
Yeah,
was. So I
yeah.
do rub clitoris. as
yeah,
well.
like nah, it's motherfuckers that really be like.
yeah. I mean,
And
but
that's
you learn
cool.
that as a young
It's
boy.
a place for that. Like that can feel good because you can definitely get up in there, you know. And
Jody, have you
that's
ever got
cool.
fingered before by a guy and he was like fingering you and you was like moaning like, and then he put his dick in, it was small, but then you wasn't moaning. But like, why was he moaning if his fingers, 2 fingers was in there? But he
No,
put his dick
and
in
that's what
you
I'm
don't
saying. Like,
moan.
and that's why I be telling people like, no, I don't moan off fingering, so I damn sure ain't moaning off.
Jody, what do you moan from? We want to know like what's getting you, girl, because you ain't doing you a real silent killer.
I like dick.
She like getting punched or
It
something.
gotta be
I
like
say that
real
motherfucker gotta be
dick.
knocking up my shit.
All
All
right,
right, you gotta
question.
be knocking the back of my shit.
Question,
like, I'm
Jody.
moaning off that.
What is your porn type? What are you searching for in your porn?
Dick sucking videos.
What kind of dick sucking videos do you like? Gagging? Like tell me some yeah. I'll tell you mine.
I like dick sucking videos. Like, I just like the process of watching someone with a dick in their mouth, mainly because that's what I like. Like,
Yeah.
I like to have dick in my mouth.
Yeah.
But also,
That's the name of the episode.
yeah, like I like to have dick in my mouth. But in addition to that, I much rather record myself. I much rather record myself because porn is so like, ugh. I also like watching other people's like home videos.
Okay.
So outside of like dick sucking videos, the only other thing I would watch is like orgy. I do like orgy porn
Okay.
because it's like, all right, this is just a big party. I like it. Like,
Right.
but those are really the only 2 things I search. I used to like, even though I'm into like BDSM, I don't search BDSM porn because it's very rapey.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, this just doesn't look like they're enjoying it. And that's why I like dick sucking videos because it's like, all right, the girls that's doing it, like, oh, she, like, you gotta be enjoying this if you.
So Jody, let me ask you a question. Because it's a question I asked somebody last night. Who suck dick better, you feel like? Black women or white women?
White women, they got more reps in.
I think Jody, I feel like I don't agree with that. White women, I feel like white women can't know.
I said I feel like they got more reps in. But I don't know. I don't search white women sucking dick. I'm just kind of like making an assumption that they might do it better because they get more reps in. Like, they the type of motherfucker that'll be a virgin until they marry but been sucking dick.
That is a very true statement.
So I feel like when you get your reps in, you
Yeah.
like you be knowing some shit. You be knowing some shit. That's why I tried to hurry up and get my reps in.
But you think the only way you can get reps in is on a guy? You don't think watching it and just learning about it and whatever, and then you go and do it?
Do you think that if you watch a lot of videos about flying a plane that you can hop in there and
I do.
fly it?
I literally do. I think that
I ain't even gonna lie.
I think
I ain't even gonna lie.
I think I do. I built a house
Hey,
before. I felt like when I
it's-
had to put floors down or learn how to put plumbing on, I watched YouTube.
I ain't gonna lie.
YouTube,
It's been
stepdad.
YouTube University. I ain't even gonna lie. I
Yes.
definitely. It's
Like,
been times
I'm
where I
not-
watched a porn and I seen a move and I replicated that
Yes.
shit and it worked. Like, and I added it to my repertoire.
I'm not saying that watching it doesn't have value, but just because you watch someone else do it doesn't mean that when you're in the moment that's how it's going to go.
Yeah,
I'll try
I
it,
can
though.
agree with that, but I feel like I can make it happen. I feel like I can mimic anything. I can mimic energy. I can mimic anything. Like, I feel like I like watching women suck dick, but I like watching women suck dick in a weird way, like laying down with her head off the bed and he like face fucking you. That's like a thing where it's like a lot of spit and gagging. I don't want no plain ass dick suck.
I'm not mad at that.
I want you to really work. If you're gonna do it, do it. Like,
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that because also I feel like when I suck dick, I put a lot of energy into it because I tell people that it should be performative. Like I'm like, I really want to do a good performance here, so I look at it as such. So that make like so I want to record myself sucking dick upside down because that's one of the things that I like to do. Is be upside down when I do it. And I gotta record that. You just
Jody, you have a big podcast, right? Are you not afraid to like get caught fucking on tape? Because I've been exposed before. Someone has posted me fucking before.
There's no way that
I'm never doing it anymore.
Yeah, it's no way that I can record on my device and someone else post it.
So wait, normally if I'm having sex, a guy don't be like wanting to record, right?
Yeah, I was about to say on my phone.
Yeah. So, I'm just saying, like, so you don't think a guy would like want to record?
I think it was some weird shit with that. I don't believe that, like how that. No, I'm not saying that. I don't think. I think her shit got leaked, but I'm saying like it had to have been some kind of like. She.
You think she did it for attention?
I feel like she let her guard down. I'm someone where it's like I'm not even to a point where a motherfucker is really in my phone or anything like that. Like no, I'm not that person where I would even be afraid of some shit like that.
Well, at the time, I trusted a guy. Like, so you say you don't trust guys?
I trust guys to show me who they are, and a nigga go.
But they gotta show you, right? And I think a lot of times people be like, "This is my boundary," and anybody's crossing it. But
then also, like I said, if I'm I record on my phone.
Okay, that's good.
In order for I don't record on anybody else's device. Like there are.
So if he asks you to, he's not going to do it.
A guy can ask me, "Can we record?" Here's my phone.
Okay.
I'm keeping all the fun.
He gonna airdrop it to himself.
Yeah, but if he want it.
He gonna airdrop it.
He can't have it. He can't have it.
No, while I'm cooking.
Wait, no, he can't have it. Jody, wait 1 second. We recording right here on the podcast. He can't have it. You told me he can't have it.
No,
I want them to answer it.
No,
he can't have it.
You can't have it. It's mine. I want it. I want this.
I record on my phone now. So that's, I guess, I trust me.
Yeah.
I don't let women record me on their phone.
So Lionel, Terry. So if she's not letting you record, then I let
nobody's
you.
recording.
That's what I'm saying. So like everybody's so
if it
like.
was us two, then I guess nobody's.
I'm the only person
recording.
out here being honest because I let niggas record me because I trust you at the moment until I can't trust you no more. So like I'm not gonna be like I'm never.
I let woman record me, but we was dating for a long time.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying no nigga. I just.
But
out of
all the tapes I had, it was on my phone.
Yeah. Big word right about it.
I've been pussymatized before, where you just what's the thing? Where you just like having sex and you just in the mood and you want to record that shit, so you just grab a phone.
Yeah.
You see a phone, grab a phone.
I recently had sex dressed as Wednesday, and I really wish I would have recorded it.
What you just do?
Dressed as who?
Wednesday Addams.
Wednesday Addams. The Addams family, the daughter.
Yeah.
It's like was it Halloween?
It was on like some cosplay shit. Like, and I really wish I would record it because it was like I was like, people like if I was a porn star, this would be like a really dope ass like video.
Jody, if you was a porn star, what would be your name?
Michelle Throatbama.
Wow, I like that.
Whoa.
I love that.
Whoa.
Not the Throatbama though. I love that.
Throatbama.
Okay. That was good, Jody.
Michelle Throatbama.
On your feet, you hear me?
That was fast. That was pretty good. Ish.
I'm still Lollipop. I'm never going to change.
Lollipop?
Is, I got to get a new one for 2024.
New year, new porn name.
Okay. I guess I'll do Kappa Horn.
Kappa Horny. Kappa Horn. Got it. She's the fastest podcaster.
But okay.
You didn't say your porn category either.
Oh, you didn't say your porn
I
category.
did, I think. For this year, Jody, and I don't know. I like gay porn now.
Like man on man?
Yes, I don't know why. Sorry.
What is it? What does it do?
Person.
Well, okay, but what does it do?
I guess it's kind of like some dominating type shit, and I be like, but I don't
I
do not watch black on black gay porn. I don't know why.
You like white niggas?
No, I like watching. I like watching black men
like
fuck white
mixed?
people. I feel like it's my reparations.
Mixed gay. Oh, black men.
I like watching black men fuck white men because like
So that's
reparations.
like a little okay, got it.
It's like get back.
A little bit of torture in it.
That is crazy.
But
You said your ancestors in the back of your head like, yep,
nigga.
get him,
Literally.
get him, get his little ass, get his little ass, get him, get it back. 400 years. Get that little motherfucker.
Bro, that is
Well, ask
crazy.
me a question. I'm being honest.
You
So
mean?
that's
They
me
got
right
they got
now.
their lick back in some way.
Literally a lick back. I've been saying, yeah, it's right now. It's the first season. That's all.
You don't like lesbian porn?
I hate it.
Hate
I
it.
don't think I ever want to eat pussy. I don't think I'm ever going to eat pussy. If I think I did a threesome, I'm not eating pussy. I'll lick titties, but I'm not licking pussy. Yeah, no.
We kind of talked about this a little bit
Yeah, it's never
before
gonna
everybody
change.
showed up. We were talking about like women hitting on women, right?
Let's talk about that, Lionel.
Yeah. I feel like that's a good.
Lionel
topic.
brought up an incident, right? We were just thinking about how women feel
You can
like
say what
it's
happened.
okay. We was at the party last night, and someone Lionel knows, people were like hitting on her. She's a really, really pretty girl, with a really, really fat ass, right? So people were going up to her and like, not people, someone went up to her and just smacked her ass, and she was like, "Why did you smack my ass? Like, what's up with you?" The girl was like, "I just had to smack your ass." I feel like women don't get that. That is inappropriate
No boundaries.
as well.
Yeah, this is a good topic. This is a really good topic because a lot of times we talk about how men cross the line as if there's not a line that women can't cross as well. You know how to read a room. Like, it's a difference between like, all right, we in a bathroom, we having like girl talk, and it's like you can kind of feel that out. But walking up to somebody and smacking their ass without their consent.
It's crazy.
But isn't the same
crazy.
thing as when, hold on, Jody, when a woman is twerking, right? And we all go over there and be smacking her ass. It's the same thing. You don't consent it. She's twerking. We just go over there and slap her ass. That's what we do. I slapped your ass last night.
Yeah.
You might
I was
file a
about to
lawsuit
say,
against
but
me
it's
right now. I don't
also,
know.
but it's also, I feel like again, it's a read the room type
For
thing.
sure.
Situation.
Like,
Okay.
it's definitely a read the room type situation. Like you said, women be dancing on, like it's okay. We're participating in that culture because of like the music that we're listening to or what have you. So I get
It's
that.
like
However, it's like
read-the-room
if
thing.
I'm just like sitting down vabbing in the motherfucker, oh, get up and like being extra touch fit. I'm like, yo, like relax. The same way, like for example, it was a guy. It's damn near probably the same guy that ended up paying that $5 in the earlier and went in by himself.
Okay.
It messed around to be the same guy. We'll talk about it off camera. But like he was doing like this move.
Oh no.
Like
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the move.
was that the same guy?
I got it on video.
So like, cause I was like, So like I was dancing and stuff, like I'm vabbing, I'm with, Amani, like we vabbing and stuff. And then he came over there doing like this. I'm like,
That is weird.
right. But then also like I walked off to like holla at Lionel, and then he like did something similar to Amani, and she's like, like it's like you're invading that space, like you're not reading the room appropriately.
So you see, if they were dancing, I'm sorry, like what were you gonna say?
No, I'm just saying, y'all, the ass smacking shit with women, y'all could tell when y'all could. I think y'all could tell when y'all can touch an ass, cause like y'all know each other. So for y'all, it was like kind of chill, but like I feel like you wouldn't walk up to nobody and just like, girl. But like if y'all was vibing in the spot, like y'all comfortable now.
Yeah.
But some women do be
Because
on some creepy aggressive shit.
I agree.
Very much so.
Because what I would do in that situation is, for example, if I see somebody and it's like, I'm not bisexual. I'm just a freaky, kinky bitch, and I engage in what I engage in when I do, right? So I refer to myself.
We got confused. So are you fucking with girls or no?
I'm hetero flexible.
Yeah, it's too many titles. That's about to be the name of the episode. Too many titles.
So I mean, I say I'm hetero flexible because I engage in like the occasional threesome, and I really want to have an orgy, and I have eaten pussy, but I don't consider myself bisexual because I'm not equally sexually attracted to both men and women. I would never date a woman. I don't look at women as like, oh yeah. Like I feel like this is the moment where you feel like okay, there's a sexual attraction between like you and a woman. Like I look at a motherfucker like, oh, I eat a pussy. No, I don't never feel that
never
way.
had that feeling
yeah,
before.
like I don't feel that way. But if I'm having a threesome and we're having fun, then I just so happen to eat a little pussy.
Right.
So it's not the same. So I don't refer to myself as like a bisexual. I just
Okay.
I'm a unicorn. I engage in the occasional threesome. That said, when I'm in a club setting and like I want to, like dance with somebody, I will make sure I make eye contact.
Right.
So that like, all right, cool. Because sometimes you can know based off that, like you make eye contact with somebody and you vabbing and stuff like that, and then it's like, all right, once somebody starts mimicking my energy, then okay, cool. Now we dancing and
it's a vibe.
You catch the
energy.
vibe.
It's energy.
But me just walking up to somebody and like just slap, that's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like women, we have to be able to understand that it's boundaries. Like you cannot go touch some women. I was going. We talking about.
Yeah.
Nigga was down on his phone the whole time talking about.
Just go ahead.
Get his ass.
Yeah, I was saying women have to understand it's boundaries. Like don't just touch other women. It's not okay. Like we are not here for it. It's 2024. I'm never just grabbing some random man dick.
Yeah.
Because I feel like hearing that, it's like you got jeans on in my head when you just said that. Like grabbing dicks. I don't want to grab dicks. Like no, but okay. Very much so. Let's move forward. Let's do some tweets. Let's go to we got a segment, Jody, called Each Tweets. Let's sing the song. Each Tweets. Each got tweets. He just made a new song. What? Each got tweets. He's nut. So he's gonna mention some. Yes, we do whatever we want.
So what we do is my fault. What we do is we read Isha's tweets for the week. Sometimes she tweets once a week. Sometimes she tweets 400 times.
The shade that's be through.
This week you was tweeting though. I kept seeing them.
Okay, good about time.
Being at it. Well, no, this is from last night. Oh, you was going in last night. Let's see. Why was you saying when he trips and fall in the restaurant on your first date? You put a meme with it, but
she ain't here. You said it real fast.
Oh, when he trips and falls in the restaurant on your first date.
So I went on a date with this guy. Mm-hmm. He was a cool guy. Everything was flowing very well. He's a big guy. I like big, fat, tall guys. I love them, right? So we went on a date. Bears. Yes. When he got up, it was a bunch of girls sitting at the table beside us. When he got up, he stood up and he tripped.
He was nervous.
And almost fell out the chair. So listen, I'm so uncomfortable, right? I hate uncomfortable shit. I turned my head fast as shit, looked the other way, and was like, I was looking for something. I didn't want to look at him like get ready to fall, and I want to be a part of it.
That's fucked up, yeah.
So I was to have grabbed his hand to help him.
Yes, nigga.
Absolutely not.
That shit
so
that's tricky.
I was turned off after that, Jody. So how do you feel about that?
That's tricky because I feel like it's kind of like you don't want to draw attention to his already embarrassing situation. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like when a kid fall and you kind of don't want to immediately react because you don't want them to start screaming or like reacting or whatever. Mm-hmm. So it's like you kind of just wait to see what they're gonna do. But pretending like you're doing something else is kind of crazy.
What was that?
What you start eating? You start eating again?
No, I looked at my earring. I was like, I was looking down here in my bag. I turned my head. I was like, this is ridiculous. Like I was turned off. I was ready to go. Like he came back. I had my bag all right. I said, you ready? You ready to go? He said, you ready? I said, yeah, I gotta go.
Y'all had just got there?
No, it was a full date, but it was going really good, and then it just got real awkward after that.
So you didn't ask him about it? Like, did you? Are you?
Absolutely, you okay? Ask him, Jody?
You ain't ask him like, are you okay?
You ain't say nothing about it?
He didn't hit the ground. He just tripped hard as shit.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, next tweet. This is some Philly shit, though. But soon as a man called me a chump, I know he just came home from doing a bid. That's a gel-ass
You
word.
understood that?
In Philly, you call people chump. Like it's
you know what bid is, right? Been in jail for a while.
Yeah.
Y'all say chump?
Okay.
Is that a universal thing?
No. So I feel like if a man is saying that, if a man be like, hit me up, chump, I feel like you was in jail. Chump is a word that men use when they was in jail. No one uses chump.
What's the equivalent though? Like,
of chump?
For like everybody,
punk?
I guess. Chump is like a punk. Like,
yeah.
Like what's your dad or your old head say? Like old niggas say. What they say? Like they just say, what's that word? Like,
jive turkey.
Yeah, shit like that. Like what's some that old niggas
What's the
say?
jive turkey?
Yeah, what's some shit like that?
oh, like pup, like
yeah, like some old niggas say. You know you've been away from the
society.
For a long time. You might see a chump like.
I don't.
Yeah, it's like when they get out, they be wearing like shit from 2004.
Exactly.
You like, dog.
And that slay ain't caught up yet.
Yeah, yeah.
And so when some guy he sent me a message on Instagram and was like, he wrote on an old picture. He wrote, follow me back, chump. So I screenshot.
Yeah, it's like it's supposed to be cute, right? It's supposed to be cute.
Yeah, but I was like, it just did a bit, yo. I went crazy on the story or something like that.
Big head. Big head. That's like calling for the big head. Okay. Like what's coming big head? Yeah. This is a funny tweet, and I don't know who caught this straight, but it said, damn, where'd it go? It said, be aware of your roundness know when you're blocking the view. You were talking about a fat person.
Now you don't say that.
Okay, all right. What does that
but
mean?
I was.
Okay.
I was about to say, because what else? How else do you just
Be aware of your roundness is crazy.
No.
Roundness, yeah, roundness.
I went to a funeral yesterday, and it was a bunch of like old men that was drawn in there that was bigger than the most, and they just kept standing in front of people. Like, you know, I feel like, Jody, I know that I'm tall, so I don't just try to stand in front of you.
What you
tall?
was?
Got it.
That's
So
crazy.
I'm gonna tell Terry, Jody, y'all just got here, but everybody else know that I'm the tallest girl in my family. And last
all
night,
the family girls is 4'11", so get that in.
Their height don't matter. I'm the tallest girl in my family.
Okay.
I came to the party last night. I said I was happy that you was there, and a lot of
There was a lot of
little ass girls in there. So I felt tall as shit.
I tell people I'm average height because the average woman in my family is my height.
But you average?
You do the same thing. She literally living like how you live.
What's up with this round nigga though?
Different when she say it though.
It was a fat nigga.
He was a bigger guy. He just was sitting in the middle of the thing. People couldn't see.
I mean, being a nigga with size, I hate when people sit me in a place where
You
there's
can't
people
like
behind me. Because now I'm consciously like trying to duck.
Really?
Yeah, because like why you put me here?
You're a Capricorn. You're aware of your surroundings.
Oh, I am. I'm
You know what
my
I'm saying?
roundness. I'm aware of my roundness.
Shut up.
He said, I met so many men tonight that my cup runneth over. Like on some Jesus shit.
When was this? Last night? Good God. My Lord.
No, Jody, I had went to the Cigar Lounge and last night, and that's where if you're single, you'll meet a man. You go to the Cigar Lounge. It was multiple men of all age, sizes, complexions, financial levels. It was a good thing.
Does this become a new place where people can judge people? As based off of their cigars that they buy, because there are expensive cigars, right? Is this about to become like a new thing? Because you know how like bottle service is a thing. Niggas got sections buying bottles. You got money. Women will look at that. So if he has like a certain cigar, like this is a Cuban 2011 cigar,
I think
you're
it's
gonna be
already
like,
a thing.
hold on, this nigga got money. Is that how that works?
I honestly think it's already a thing, and the reason that I think it's a thing, but it's not a widespread thing. Yeah. Because going to cigar lounges, again, it gets into like you are a certain type of person that engages in that culture, right? So the reason that I know about cigar lounges is because I'm studying to be a financial dominatrix, and
that's where they be at. Clients.
Potential clients are at cigar lounges or like, you know, these like social clubs and stuff like that. So like part of so it's like if you're trying to find somebody of a certain status, then for sure. Because your average, they not smoking cigars. They smoking weed.
Yeah, 100%. Well, Jody, we appreciate you being here today. Absolutely. This is a great episode. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah, y'all lit. I love y'all.
A whole lot today. We have something we call Heart of the Week. We give to my soulmates every single week. Okay. And you just give them any kind of advice. I'll start it so you can understand like something you can tell anything you want. So my Heart of the Week this week is, it's my fucking birthday.
Yeah.
That's more important than anything in your life today is my birthday. So hit me up. Make sure you send me some love on the gram, Instagram, Twitter.
Somebody's
TikTok.
doing a photo shoot for her. Somebody is.
Larry's doing my photo shoot tomorrow.
It's Larry.
Yeah. My photo shoot tomorrow.
Big
and
photo.
I'm trying to figure out how.
Last time you did it in here.
Yeah, but he said he don't do it here no more.
We bigger and better now.
Yes, so we're gonna do a photo shoot tomorrow. But that's my Heart of the Week. It's all about me.
Send gifts to the P.O. box. Send gifts to the P.O. box.
I was about to say, I don't think that was really a helpful.
And Jody going to work for me. But go ahead.
Okay, I'll twerk
It's my birthday.
That's fine. Give me a reason to shake some ass. Heart of the Week.
It could be anything in life.
Anything.
No, it don't even gotta be advice. Just say anything.
Anything. I don't know. I would say be on the lookout for what we doing in terms of like FC Network. Like FC Network is like FC Network. FC stands for Forever Shy, so we
just learned that just now.
Me too. I love that.
Yeah.
Terry talking about some spread awareness.
Yes, FC Network stands for Forever Shy, Forever Chicago. All Chicago podcasts are on it. Bonding with Boogie, which is a poetry podcast, just recently dropped. They celebrate their 10th episode today. I'm mentioning that because a lot of podcasts actually don't make it past episode 7, then they die off. But No Designer, which is a fashion podcast, that dropped. So tune into those. Of course, my own podcast, Provocative. We got Terry Roseland in the bag. He's about to drop a new podcast. Yeah, go ahead, tell him, Terry. But yeah, the Terry Roseland podcast is already out, but then be on the lookout for a new podcast, Roses Are Dead. So FC Network is doing a lot of stuff in Chicago. Chicago is like a tricky kind of place to be a podcaster, but we making some noise everywhere really because, you know, we did a couple cities. We went on tour last year. We did a couple cities last year, and this year we going for 12 cities. So we will be coming to a city near you, Philly included.
Yes.
So y'all heard
Check them out.
y'all heard it. Tap in with us. Tap in with us. So we damn near talk about everything across the board, from, you know, me talking about sex, you know, Terry, Cam, and Reggie talking about like relationships, dating, mental health. Like I said, Bottom Boogie is poetry and the arts basically, and then we got fashion. So, and then we got some most like we in the lab. We in the lab. Her Nut Matters is about to drop soon.
Check them out. What's your Instagram page? Is FC Network?
Yes. So the FC Network Instagram is FC Network _. Okay. So
check them out, y'all. We appreciate y'all for coming. We love FC Network. We're gonna support y'all no matter what's going on.
We love y'all too.
It's FC Network. Yeah. So these thanks for checking us out this week. Make sure you like, subscribe, review. Apple, Spotify, wherever you listen to your stuff at. We're gonna be in North Carolina on Sunday. January 21st. Learn Lionel with friends, and I'm the friend.
No, you're not the friend. You're on the show.
I'm the friend. So I love y'all. See y'all next time. Bye.
Peace. Bye. Flip the studio. Good job. Wait.